today's market, we actually had Naira closing at about 150 on the average, 150.30. Actually moving up some gains from where it opened this morning. We've seen the Naira actually push up a bit, closing on 5-10 couple gains from where it opened today. Been a quiet trading day for us. On the back of the CBN auction for today, we found a lackluster demand at that window. Demand actually falling short of what was offered. CBN actually depreciating based on market sentiment, really, rather than the fundamental. Thought you would have seen some bit of appreciation on the CBN window, but I'm sure by Monday there might be a reversal. Expectation for this week, we actually think the market will continue on a flat basis, trading sideways. On the flip side, there might actually be more on upside. I mean, so some other limited gains to happen on the Naira for the remaining part of this week.
All right, Nwabueze, when trade began on Monday, we were seeing quite a bit of dollar demand. What is it that's prompting this kind of dollar demand, and does it continue into midweek?
Well, on the Monday, we actually saw some spike in demand. I mean, that was away from the back of general expectation. But I would say that those are just the brief spikes that might happen suddenly. Maybe not really spread across the various institutions. Maybe just have like a couple of banks with huge demand at a particular auction that would push the levels, push the total demand to those levels. But we've not seen it as a consistent demand level, so we can't really say that it's demand on an increase. Rather, I would say demand is really basically on a flat basis against what the CBN is offering at their auction.
All right, talking about the CBN, of course, the greatest news of the week is the promulgation of the AMCON bill, really designed to soak up bad loans and direct some investments into government bonds. Now, how will the forex markets be influenced? Because the hope is that AMCON will inject liquidity into the market.
Yes, we expect some liquidity to come on the back of the AMCON coming into bear. We expect the basic one of the fundamentals for the AMCON bill is to actually free up the balance sheet to encourage credit into the economy, to encourage some lending activities to take place. That we expect to see as the various modalities for AMCON begins to unfold, and the effect is beginning to be those loans are taken off the bank's balance sheet. So on the currency bit, we would expect to see some increased demand. I mean, if you give any inclination that AMCON actually will come in towards the time that you have a lot of activities, and also you find out the time that people might actually be towards the end of the year and stuff like that, you might see a bit of demand pickup. We just want to see the main driver on the currency front would actually be when exactly those demands, those credit begin to come into the end users. That will actually be a main driver on the currency front, and that's what we are actually watching.